going on, everyone? Shade's coming at you with a word of the day. Well, two technically. Those words are disconnected and disorganized. Disconnected as in our midfield play was kind of disconnected on Saturday. Disorganized as in what was the back line doing half the game? Oh, sorry, I didn't use it in a sentence. As in, our back line looked somewhat disorganized for a portion of the game. Anywho, well, that penalty was a little unlucky. Bad step by Boxall. I forget who drew it. The guy zigged. Boxall zagged. Fair penalty call. I'm just going to say it. Both Yeboah's and Heel's run-ups, I can't stand those. Maybe it's just the keeper in me. My little thing isn't working very well today. Anywho, not the point of this video. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The run-ups. I don't know. Heel almost looked like he came to a pause. I might just go vertical. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to fix this thing. Anyway, and then, yeah, Yeboah, I haven't even gone to that. And then, yeah, Yeboah, I forget who it was on Yeboah's initial equalizer that they got called off, and it was just lack of effort to get back on, and Yeboah couldn't hold up his pass any longer. So that was kind of annoying. So that's 2 weeks in a row that we've had goals it was 2 games in a row, excuse me. Now, other game aside, sorry, rambling again, I'll get right into it. There was a couple more times New England probably should have scored on us. And then, was the second game in a row, Marcanic drew a penalty. Yeboah got reviewed because they thought he might have double tapped on his pen. Whatever. Anyway, what else is there? We did create a number of opportunities. Turner did have a couple pretty good saves. I'll give him that. Otherwise, we just weren't getting power on our shots. Shankly might have been a little lucky that wasn't a pen given away right at the end. I guess he got just enough of the ball for it. And I usually don't commentate on things like this. Whatever. Anyway. Oh my gosh, the one commentator during this game was getting so annoying. They could not let go that call on, or non-call wasn't a penalty for New England. Listen, I understand usually there's a little home team bias with commentators. I mean, maybe this pair, or at least one of them, had done Rev games before. I don't know. But holy shnikes, you don't need to bring it up 3-4 more times. My goodness. Anyway, enough of that. That's not why we lost. Like I said, back line looked kind of disorganized. Hey, we got the dream back line, sort of Romero, Boxall, I forget when they subbed them off. And then Duggan was playing the right center back role. You could it looked like he was, I wouldn't say he necessarily looked out of position, but you could tell he was maybe not used to playing that side as much. I can kind of understand that, but I don't know. There was just so many times the back line, like I said, just looked disorganized. And then if we didn't get that direct pass over like their midfield to get it along the back line where someone like Yeboah was able to receive it, we just weren't able to build up very well, and that was rough to watch. Like I said, we got some decent shots off. Turner made some nice saves. Otherwise, I don't know. We had some shots that we just had no power on or anything like that. So, I don't know. Maybe, I know Shankly and Pereira both like cutting in. And I know they float around a lot. Maybe we need the trial time where they play more traditional wings / inside forwards. I don't know. See how that goes. It could help out. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, we're not getting guys in the box. I don't know what it is. They tried to get out on the break a couple times. Had a couple nice opportunities. Had a pass or two that they didn't go awry. They just went a little longer than what was happening. Yes, those passes are really hard to get weighted really well. So I don't know. I'm still curious if it's a fitness thing with Romero because, well, I think did he stay in a little longer? Because like I said, I forget what it was that Knowles finally started making subs. I think was it after the 70th minute or something, and we needed something sooner. Our lack of depth is kind of showing, like, because, well, Diaz was out due to card accumulation. I didn't realize he was that far. I hadn't checked in a while. I knew somebody was going to miss soon because I know we've had three guys at least that have been getting a few, and it's like, okay, when's that final strike going to come? I didn't realize Diaz was the one for it. And then, and Diaz, yeah, I think we would have been a little stronger had it been Romero, Duggan, and Diaz. I know Boxall, we got to get some minutes in, and you know, I mean, Boxall played pretty well. I get why he plays in the middle, just because he doesn't have the pace anymore, which is fine, and he's better at directing the back line. So, I don't know. I think it seems like they're starting to feel the schedule congestion. There's a few players that are just look like they have heavy legs and they're feeling it because they weren't as spry on this last game. So I don't know. Maybe they do need maybe the bit of rest will help. Hopefully we can come back after because I think it's one more game before the World Cup break. Hopefully we can come back strong after that because we're barely in the playoff picture at the moment. I know it's MLS and nothing much makes sense with the league. I'll just say it, and you can go from being out at like the midpoint to like taking a top 4 seed or something at the end as long as you just string a few wins. Anyway, we need more depth as well. Is it Dang Zhang, however you pronounce it? I apologize. He might need a loan spell. He looks active, he's trying, but his movement on the attack has not been going well. I think Gonzalez just needs to get a few minutes. It's hard to get a read on him. Also, it looked like they were basically playing Zhen as center back, but pushing up late. I don't know and if anybody knows what's going on with Fitz, that'd be nice to know too. That's all I gotta say on that, because what in the world is going on? Has he even played for the first team? Maybe once? I don't know. It'd be nice to see him in, is all I'm gonna say. So maybe they look for another striker, unless Gonzalez can play that. I don't know. But we got to figure something because midfield third, still a little bit of a struggle unless we get that direct ball over. And then, I don't know. Need to capitalize in the final third. Anyway, stay safe, everyone. Take care. Shade signing out.